Hello Aries, thank you for tuning in. This is a general read. For the main read, using the Morgan Gray Tarot by Paul Foster Case and Arthur Edward Waite. For the support cards, I got the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Alright, already shuffled, as usual, so... Well, we'll put those to the side. We can always pull more out if necessary. Alright, so... and we're progressing on your side. I don't think we have an overall energy. I think we have kind of a progression. So, where are you starting? You're starting King of Pentacles and the Four Rods. I feel like you're very much dedicated to a happy environment. This can be work, this can be home, but it's definitely like the environment that you're more in control with. So whatever area you're more in control of, it can be like a club. Like if you're a part of an organization and you're more of a leader in that organization, this definitely can be that too. But it's an arena where you have a bit of control and you're very happy with the structure and your involvement in it. And you have a lot of... you got the Courage card here, which makes me feel like at this point you're starting something new in this environment. Well, they're telling me keep going a little farther before we find out here. Because I see there's like a difference of an opinion. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, but for whatever reason right now, to me feels like they're going different directions. I feel like both of these situations have been going on for a while, but one of them's kind of like, I feel like the Page is kind of falling to the wayside, and then the Knight of Pentacles is what you're doing going forward. So I feel like there's a choice. Like, we can't do everything. I know we've been doing both for a while, but one of them we have to choose between the two. And the environment around you, I feel like they're looking at it like they're subject to your decision. I kind of feel like that's right, though. I feel like you are making the decision and you are in control of that. I don't know if they really are giving much input, though, because I feel like you might have already made up your mind on which one you're going with. And I almost feel like you're informing the others of what you've decided. I feel like it's more of like, we can't do everything. This one's more important than that one. We're going to continue with this one. And you've made the decision. All right. Now, I feel like after you make this decision, I feel like it's a little tense for a while. I'm getting like the Eight of Swords. Yes, Eight of Swords kind of drags through for a while. And, I don't know, I almost feel like you're almost carrying the majority of the burden on your own for a while. For a little while. But you're succeeding with that. You got the Seven of Rods. Is it 7? Yeah. So I feel like you're making it through this. You made the decision. I feel like you informed the other side, and you're carrying this decision through. Now, I feel like you hold the burden on your own as long as you can, but then, okay. I just gotta hit, I don't know, are we done? Alright, you're addressing something there. Are we done? No? Alright, so we got some more cards popping out here after the fact. And I'm guessing the reason they popped out is to make sure that the message didn't get too convoluted. So this decision, the Page and Knight of Pentacles, it wasn't a frivolous, just like I prefer this over that. You made this decision that you felt was best for everybody. You made the better decision. You felt like it was a good decision for everybody. I know it's the health card, so it could be health related. It's a general read. But the reason you're making it is because you're feeling like this. We can't keep going with both. And this is the better one for everybody. I feel like you're really looking at it like what's best, what's going to be best for everybody. And some people are not on board with that. I think that's what we need to say. Some people are just not on board with that. And I feel like those who are against it or not really on board with it, you're giving them some time to adjust. So I don't feel like you're forcing it. You're going forward and you're making it is happening and you're going forward with it and I feel like you're shouldering the burden for a bit. But the only reason you're doing that is you're giving the other, whoever's not on board with you, you're giving them some time to get used to it. I only laugh because I have some Aries in my chart. So I'm seeing how this is going. Because you're kind of like being very lighthearted, very nice about it, just taking care of it. The next two cards, and I'm noticing the Passion is first on their side. These are both upside down. Passion reversed for the environment. The other, whoever's not on board with you, they're just not engaging at all. You gave it some time. You were trying to give it a chance so that they could come around, whatever. They're not kicking in with it. They're just pretty much trying to ignore it. You then have Grace upside down on your side, which I feel like you just finally have had it, and you come for them. Whoever it is, whatever, you just get right in their face and you're just like, listen, I gave you a chance. Like, I was trying to be nice about it, but this decision is made and you are going to help me with this because you're a part of this. Like, I feel like you gave it a chance, but you finally just had enough because you're realizing they're just never going to kick in with it. And you're just like, well, we're all a group and I made the decision, so here we go. And like, you get right in their face about it. Like, I'm thinking this is quite the confrontation. But the reason you're doing it is because everything, you want things to be okay again. I feel like just because you waited so long and you realize they're just, I almost feel like there might be a snide comment in some cases from the other side where they're just like, I don't really care. And you're just like, oh, really? And then that's where you just kind of unload verbally. I don't know, depending on you, how that comes out, but there it goes. And you get them on board. I feel like in some cases you're very, I don't want to say diplomatic, but you rationally put out your case in a very emotionally excited way. Like, I don't feel like there's a lot of like, I feel like you're putting out exactly why decisions were made, why they need to step up and do their part. Like, I feel like you're very direct on the whys and the hows. You're very direct. And you get them to do what they need to do. You do. Because I feel like the safe home protection, I don't feel like you flipping out is destroying anything, but I feel like they don't want you to flip out again because it's not fun. So the other side gets involved. They kick into gear, and they shoulder through. They shoulder through and do what they need to do. After you have this moment, like, I feel like things are better. Like, I feel like it was tense from the moment you made the decision until you finally snapped and told them, confronted whoever it was. It's been tense. And while it wasn't fun for you or them when you had that moment, they don't want you to freak out again, even though it was warranted. So they're doing what they need to do. I feel like the strength card here says they're getting into it. They're doing what they need to do. They're participating like they should. And the safe home protection goes in there. The Queen of Cups is how you and these other people come together. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of, like, I feel like you're getting along you're being, I feel like that was a moment, but you prefer to get along. I feel like that's the energy I'm getting here. And you're seeing it's going to take a while, but you're being, I feel like you're trying to be nice. In the sense of like, and I feel like you're like giving accolades like for things getting done. So like you're making it kind of clear, like since everything is on point, that you're happy. But you're kind of making it very clear, like because things are on point. Like I don't feel like you're being nasty or hard to deal with, but you are making a point, because everything's going well. Like you prefer to be in a good mood. You're realizing it's going to take some time, and you want to get along. But I feel like it comes through very clearly. As long as things are going well and going forward, we can all have a good time. We can all get along. And I feel like the other side is like, they're towing the line because they want to get along too. They're very aware because they're picking up their side of the responsibility and doing what they need to do. Everybody's getting along. The last card here we have is the Three of Rods. I feel like this, whatever this skirmish is, this discontent on their side, whatever, things go forward, and I feel like the upheaval is left in the past. Like I don't feel like you're holding a grudge. I'm not feeling a grudge on their side. It's just a moment in time, and you move on from it, and things keep going. You made the decision. That's fine. I feel like from this, there's just this moment. I don't feel like this is a repeating situation. Somehow about the way you handled it, you were very direct. I don't feel like there's going to be any kickback in the future from this. At least in this general read, I'm not seeing it. And I don't feel like you're holding a grudge about it either. It's just moving forward. So once this is taken care of, I feel like it's fine. Okay. All right, I think that's basically the point of this. Okay, good. So that being said, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.